For adding and subtracting integers with integer chips, I'll be using the in-class example for illustrations on the video, just because I don't want to copy any information or break copyright infringement for any information that's in the online textbook. So we're going to look at a couple of these problems. First, -5 plus -3. We illustrate this with 5 negative chips. And just as we did in class, we'll put negative signs in all 5 of our negative chips. Now we're going to add to that 3 negative chips. Now we can look to see if we have any zero pairs that can be canceled out. I don't have any positives that can cancel out any of these negatives. So my solution would be the combination of all of these negatives. 5 negatives plus 3 more negatives is 8 negatives. So our solution will be -8. Let's look at 5 minus 6. Our leading term in the expression is 5, and it is positive. So we will have 5 positive chips. And we're going to add to that 6 negative chips. So really, I could rewrite this expression as 5 plus -6, so that it becomes more clear that we are adding 6 negative chips. Now I will cancel out my zero pairs, so 1 positive for every negative. And my solution is the remaining chip. So I have 1 remaining negative chip. So my solution is -1. The reason we learn to rewrite these problems is because of the problem before it. -3 minus 3. It's very common, especially in 8th and 9th grade math, for a student to look at a problem like -3 minus 3 and think that what they're seeing is 3 minus 3. And so they will answer this as 0. While 3 minus 3 is 0, -3 minus 3 is not 0, which is why it's been very important to try to rewrite the problem so that we realize that this is a -3 being added to a -3. So I'll rewrite this problem as -3 plus -3. Then it becomes much clearer that we're dealing with 3 negative chips being added to 3 more negative chips. And since there are no zeroed pairs, there's no positives to cancel out a negative with, we know that our solution is the total of all of our chips. So 6 chips that are negative, our solution is -6. Hopefully this helps you to have a better grasp of adding and subtracting integers using integer chips.